Living alone after the age of 65 may sound difficult to some people. You might think it's lonely, boring, or even unsafe. But the truth is, many older adults find that living alone brings them peace, happiness, and a deeper understanding of themselves. In this video, let's explore 7 surprising benefits of living alone after 65. The kind that most seniors don't realize until they experience it for themselves. Let's begin. 1. You enjoy true peace and quiet. One of the biggest surprises about living alone is how peaceful life becomes. No more loud TV from another room, no one waking you up early, no unexpected visitors, just calm and quiet. This quiet time helps your mind rest. It helps your body relax. You start to notice little things again. The sound of the birds outside, the wind through the trees, the warmth of your tea in the morning. When life slows down, your heart feels more at ease. And that kind of peace is something many seniors deeply appreciate. 2. You make your own schedule. When you live alone, you are in full control of your day. You don't have to rush. You don't have to wait on anyone else. You get to move at your own pace. Want to wake up late and have breakfast at 10? Want to take a nap after lunch or go to bed early without anyone complaining? You can. You decide when to eat, when to rest, when to go out, and when to stay in. This kind of freedom brings joy, especially after years of raising children or caring for a spouse. It's not just about doing what you want, it's about living how you want. 3. You build more confidence. Living alone after 65 helps many people feel stronger and more confident. You start doing things on your own. Simple tasks like cooking your own meals, fixing small things, or handling bills become ways to prove to yourself, I can do this. At first it might feel a little hard, but over time it becomes empowering. You start to realize how capable you really are. Many older adults say they feel more independent and sure of themselves than ever before, because they've learned to trust themselves again. 4. You have more time for hobbies and things you love. Living alone gives you more free time to enjoy your interests. There's no one asking you to do something else. No distractions, no pressure. You can read a book in peace, work on a puzzle for hours, tend to your garden, or start writing a journal. You might return to hobbies you loved in your youth, or even try something new. Some seniors start painting, others take up walking, sewing, music, or even online learning. The possibilities are endless. And when you do things just because you love them, life feels richer and more joyful. 5. You keep your home just the way you like it. When you live with others, you often have to share space, and sometimes that means giving up comfort or peace. But when you live alone, you can make your home feel perfect for you. You decide where things go. You can decorate however you like. You can keep it spotless or let things be a little messy. It's your choice. You don't have to ask permission to play your music or enjoy your favorite shows. You can use the nice dishes, wear your cozy clothes all day, and create a space that feels like home in every way. This kind of comfort and control helps you feel more settled and happy every single day. 6. You find time to think, reflect, and grow spiritually. When life slows down, Your heart and mind have time to breathe. Living alone often gives you more space to think deeply, pray, or just be still. You start asking questions like, what really matters to me now? What am I thankful for? How can I bring more peace into my life? For some people, this quiet time becomes a chance to grow closer to God. For others, it becomes a time to heal, forgive, or find new meaning in life. You begin to feel calm inside, not just because it's quiet around you, but because you're growing on the inside too. 7. You strengthen your relationships in new ways. This one might surprise you. Even though you live alone, you may find that your relationships become stronger, not weaker. Why? Because you start choosing your connections more carefully. You might call a friend just to talk. You may visit family on your own time. You begin to value each visit, each hug, each kind word, because it's not part of the everyday routine anymore. Many older adults say they feel more connected after living alone, because now they reach out with purpose, not out of habit. When you choose who to spend time with and how, those moments become more meaningful. 8. You become more organized in your own way. When you live alone, your home becomes your own personal space. You know where everything is because you put it there. You don't have to search through someone else's clutter or adjust to another person's habits. You can organize your kitchen the way you like. You can fold your towels your way. You can place your shoes, keys, or medicines exactly where they make sense to you. This kind of personal organization makes daily life smoother. And when your space is neat and works for you, it helps your mind feel clearer and calmer too. 9. You learn to listen to your body. When you live alone, you start paying more attention to how your body feels. There's no one rushing you or pulling you into their schedule. If you feel tired, you rest. If you feel hungry, you eat. If something hurts, you notice it right away and can take action. You learn to listen to your body's messages, whether it's about needing more sleep, drinking more water, or getting a little fresh air. Over time, this helps you stay healthier. You begin to treat your body with more care, and that can lead to better habits and stronger overall well-being. 10. You make decisions without stress or conflict. One quiet benefit of living alone is that you don't have to argue or explain your choices. You get to make decisions that feel right for you, without debate, guilt, or disagreement. You can decide what to cook, what doctor to visit, what clothes to wear, and how to spend your money. There's no pressure to get approval or avoid upsetting someone else. This peaceful kind of independence allows your days to flow more smoothly. There's less emotional tension, less confusion, and that can help you feel more stable and relaxed each day. 11. You develop a stronger sense of gratitude. When you live alone, small things start to mean more. You begin to notice and appreciate simple joys. The way the sunlight falls through the window, a favorite blanket on a chilly morning, the taste of warm soup, a phone call from a grandchild, a quiet walk after dinner. Because no one is rushing you or distracting you, you learn to slow down and appreciate life more deeply. Gratitude becomes a daily habit, not just for big things, but for the little moments that make life feel good and full. 12. You protect your mental peace. Sometimes living with others, especially in later years, can bring stress. Disagreements, different habits, or even just noise and activity can drain your energy. But living alone lets you protect your peace. You can choose who enters your space. You can turn off the TV when you want. You can spend hours in quiet without feeling guilty. This kind of mental peace is important for older adults. It helps lower anxiety, reduce sadness, and improve memory and focus. Living alone gives your mind room to rest and heal, and that makes each day feel lighter. 13. You create a personal daily rhythm that keeps you grounded. When you live alone, you naturally fall into your own rhythm. You might wake up, stretch, have a cup of coffee, water your plants, and listen to music. You might rest in the afternoon and read in the evening. These small habits become like anchors. They help you feel steady, even when life outside is uncertain. Your rhythm becomes your comfort. It gives you structure, purpose, and something to look forward to every day. And over time, this kind of routine supports your mental and physical health in powerful ways. 14. You become the author of your own story. Here's something truly special. When you live alone, you become the main character of your life again. You're not just someone's parent or partner, you're you. A full person with your own thoughts, choices, and dreams. You can explore who you are now. You can try new things. You can let go of old roles and step into new ones. You get to write the next chapter of your life the way you want it to look. Peaceful, joyful, quiet, adventurous, or creative. And in that freedom, many seniors rediscover parts of themselves that had been forgotten for years. 15. You learn to love your own company. Many people fear being alone because they confuse it with being lonely. But over time, something beautiful happens. You learn to enjoy your own presence. You begin to realize that your thoughts, your memories, your laughter, and your quiet moments are enough. You become your own best friend. You might talk to yourself while cooking. You might smile while remembering old stories. You might dance a little while sweeping the floor. And it feels good, because you're enjoying time with yourself. Loving your own company is a deep kind of strength. It means you don't need to chase people to feel happy. You carry peace with you, no matter where you are. 16. You can create a healthier lifestyle that works for you. When you live alone, you have the power to shape your health habits around what suits you best. You can stock your fridge with healthy food. You can go for walks when your body feels ready. You can stretch, nap, eat slowly, or even turn on relaxing music during meals. There's no pressure to eat things you don't want, or to skip meals because someone else isn't hungry. You move through the day in a way that supports your body, and because no one is rushing or interrupting your routine, it's easier to build consistent, healthy habits that last. 17. You avoid unnecessary drama or conflict. Sometimes in shared living situations, small things turn into arguments. Whether it's disagreements over money, the TV remote, house rules, or personal opinions, conflict can drain your energy. But when you live alone, the drama stops. You don't have to walk on eggshells. You don't have to explain yourself over and over. You don't have to manage someone else's moods or expectations. That doesn't mean you don't care about others. It just means your space becomes peaceful. There's less tension and fewer emotional ups and downs. And that kind of peace is good for your heart, your mind, and your overall happiness. 18. You get to keep your memories close. When you live alone, your home becomes a space filled with your own history. Your photo albums, your souvenirs, your favorite chair, the old music you love. These things aren't just decorations. They're memories. They remind you of where you've been, who you've loved, and the life you've lived. You can walk past a framed picture and smile. You can hold a keepsake and feel your past come alive again. No one tells you to throw things out. No one moves your treasures without asking. It's your space, and it holds the memories that shaped you. Living alone lets you hold on to what matters most, on your own terms. 19. You can rest without feeling guilty. In a shared home, some seniors feel like they have to stay busy, cooking, cleaning, helping others, even when they're tired. But when you live alone, you finally have permission to rest. If you want to take a nap after breakfast, you can. If you want to sit by the window and do nothing for an hour, that's okay. There's no guilt, no pressure, no one watching the clock or asking why you're not doing more. Rest becomes healing, not lazy. And when you listen to your body's need for rest, you wake up feeling refreshed and stronger. Your health improves and your spirit feels lighter. 20. You realize that you are enough. And finally, perhaps the most surprising and beautiful benefit of living alone is this. You begin to understand that you are enough. You don't need to be surrounded by noise to feel alive. You don't need constant company to feel loved. You don't need to prove anything to anyone anymore. Your presence is full of wisdom, grace, strength, and love. You begin to enjoy the quiet confidence that comes from simply being yourself. And in that stillness, you find something many people search for their whole lives: inner peace. Final thoughts. Living alone after 65 might feel like a big step. And yes, it comes with challenges, like learning to do things on your own and managing loneliness from time to time. But what many seniors discover is this: living alone also brings freedom, calm, strength, and deep joy. You learn more about yourself. You create a peaceful space that feels safe and happy. And most of all, you find that you are stronger and more capable than you ever knew. So if you're living alone now or thinking about it, remember, it's not just about being by yourself. It's about finally having the space to truly live for yourself, with peace, purpose, and love.